All right. Make sure everything's good to go. We're going to be reviewing some towers today. Whoa. All right. Just make sure everything's working. Today's going to be a little bit more, I don't want to call it a freestyle, but there's many different ways I can review these towers, and I've seen other tower reviews, and a lot of it's like, let me just get this going. It's like super detailed, and they give advice on like every particular thing. I want to look at it like how I look at my tower, which is focusing on one singular thing at a time, which is a bit unconventional, but I do it that way because it's just a more satisfying way to go through the game, at least for me. And you can knock stuff out, and then you focus on your weakest link, and usually when you do that, whatever that weakest link is, gets a little bit better. So if you saw my last video, I talked about comment, send me a Discord message with a PDF that has your tower or a Google Doc. And so quite a few people sent me messages, so I'm going to work through these as I get to it. And of course, with it being Thanksgiving week, the scheduling, I'm not going to be able to get to all of them this week, but over the coming weeks, I'll certainly have many different towers to review. Let me get this going. So I added this to the video description. Today, we're going to be looking at Cesar Moose's tower, Fidel's tower, Sven the Skull, and Emily's tower. So, ladies first, we are starting with Emily's tower. Alright, farthest is tier 17, wave 150. I would guess you usually are farming probably tier 10. Yeah, with how many waves you get there. Tier 10 or tier 11, I would guess. Maybe tier 12 with that, that number of coins. It's quiet today, no comments. Am I coming through clear? Everything sounded right? Let me zoom in on these. Oh, we got labs. Yeah, health and health regen are good. I'm curious to see what tournament you're in, Emily. Because if you're in champions, push it up to legends, I'd focus a bit more on damage. More damage is going to let you farm higher in tier 12 as well. So I'd look into that. Recharge demon mode. First enemy, okay. Golden bot. Super tower bonus. Unless if you have super tower mastery, I wouldn't really worry about super tower bonus. Super tower is good. What's up, everybody? What's up, Cesar? I'm actually going to review your tower here pretty soon. How can you review my tower? If you send me a message on Discord, which my Discord is bonzo.sam. Let me pull it up real quick. I'll actually add this to the video description. For me to review your tower, send my Discord a message with a PDF of your tower stats. Alright. Super tower bonus, yeah. Super tower bonus is, in my opinion, rather useless unless you have super tower mastery. So I wouldn't really worry about that. I would assume getting more lab speed, maybe even getting more EHP, because your health and like health regen are like mid-20s. Getting that up to a little bit higher is probably going to help you push out of champions and also push out of legends, or push, excuse me, out of tier like 10 and 11 farming, get to 12. All right, workshop's good. Yeah, you got that maxed out. I would guess you're probably in Champions League with these stats. Yeah, very good chain lightning. Golden Tower Black Hole is good. What's your death wave? Minute and 30? Yeah, that's good. Good bonus there. You're almost at the point where you need to start saving up stones for GT Plus so you can afford the masteries. Okay, good. You got cash mastery. How many cards? That's 15. And you're kind of at that tough spot where you need to get a few more card slots for your tournaments, but you only have one ancestral module, or say two, and getting, of course, an ancestral death penalty or project funding or ancestral dimension core is going to help immensely. So this is tough. I would say save up gems to get to like 18 card slots, as that'll help with tournaments. And then put all your gems into modules for a bit to try to get some more of these as ancestral, because that will help your tournaments. Yeah, tournaments bounce between champions and legends. Okay. Since you're already in legends, forget what I said about health. I would just go straight for more damage. Go straight for more damage, because getting your damage higher is going to allow you to push farther in tier 12. Tier 12 EHP does work to an extent, but you really need a lot more damage. I was farming like tier 12 to wave like, or pushing to like wave 3000. And then I really worked on my damage, and now I can even farm tier 13, as you're seeing on the screen. So actually, let me get these. Yeah, so for this, I would give my my advice to give to Legends players, new Legends players. Just focus on damage. Don't really worry about your health. You're most likely farming here tier 11 or 12 with this amount of waves. This is probably right around 11 or 12 hours. Tier 12, this is probably like 8 hours, I would guess. So you're probably switching between those on tournament days. So to be able to farm tier 12 more consistently, you can push farther in tier 12 with more damage. So TLDR on this piece of advice I'd give is focus more on damage, get a few more card slots, Emily, and then pray to the module gods that you can get some more ancestral modules. I'd save your gems to get to like 18 card slots. Maybe do some milestone pushes if you can, get some more gems, and then just pull straight modules and pray for some ancestral. All right, cool. Now we're gonna do Sven. Yeah, smart Sven. Put it there for the shout out. Just like I said, very good modules. Very good. Why aren't you saying hello? Oh, I mean, I'm just reviewing towers. It's hard to multitask. I'm locked in on these towers. But hello, Gail. Thanks for joining in. If you want me to review your tower, send my Discord a message with the PDF. Yes, Gail. Hello. How are you? Thanks for joining. Yes, Sven, I'm pretty sure you beat me whenever we get in the similar towers or similar tournament queues. So my advice for you is don't focus on your damage so I can pass you. Alright, so good. You got Golden Combo. So you got Chrono Loop. You're a little bit more advanced than me, and what I'm going to do is, and this advice might be pertinent to you as well, but it's get up more Chrono Field Plus, Chrono Loop. Getting this higher is going to be able to help you push higher in Legends. So I'm going to be doing the same thing pretty soon here. What up, Gretro? What up, Burton? Yes, hello, Gail. What's up? Yeah, so it looks like you're doing mostly, yeah, damage, critical factor. That's good. Curious. Let's see your masteries. Oh, you've got these maxed out. That's good. Got good upgrades here. Unless I'm missing it, do you have, yeah, so you don't have too many masteries. Sven, I think getting some masteries would help. Like, even if it's just a base cash mastery and recovery package chance, getting better module sub-effects, and then, of course, getting more module levels is going to help you just level up in general. Yeah, I see you've got some assist mods. That's good. Yeah, I think with your damage that you have, like here, I think a little bit more in, with the damage that you have here, getting some masteries, so you can just lean into that more, and then putting your stones into Chrono Field Plus, Especially since you're getting decent legends, you'll be able to get like 600 stones in a week, about. So I'd focus on more Chrono Field plus Chrono Loop. And then I would save up some of this money for masteries, man. So maybe alternate between like a mastery and then Chrono Loop and level in it. Because you can get some masteries for pretty cheap, like Cash Mastery. That's the first one I got. Getting a damage mastery, and then with your coins, I would think you can certainly keep updating it for a while. That's going to help a lot. Damage mastery is super good. Okay, wait, you do have Cash Mastery, yeah. Oh, you do have damage mastery. Whoops. So yeah, you're ahead of me there. If you don't have Demon Mode Mastery, I'd recommend that. Demon Mode Mastery, because I would assume with your keys you already have the automatic Demon Mode unlocked. That's going to be a little bit more damage boost than the damage mastery. So you can even switch out like the damage lab for Demon Mode. I got Wave 32 in Tower. Nice. I think you should play Idol Slayer. If you try it out, you should create a playlist for it. Nah. I got one game in me, and that game is the Tower. Curry package, Labs coin, health regen. I would assume you're trying to max out health regen, Sven, which I want to do too for some of my farming, but as much as I say it, it doesn't really help. Especially like farming tier 14, for example. It's not really going to do it. Yeah, you can start getting masteries for sure. Yeah, so again, with these tower reviews, I see some people like really come in and like give detailed reviews. I want to just more so like go surface level, think of like one or two things to give advice on. And I think that's going to be more beneficial for like beginner players, intermediate, or people below me to just kind of watch this and see like, oh, he says to get Chrono Loop because you already have GT Plus at a decent level and you're in Legends and you've got assist mod, so getting more slow on the enemies is going to help immensely. That's kind of my thought process. Cool, so that's Sven. Now Fidel's Tower. Look at this, I love this detailed information. This is great. Actually, I'm a little bit nervous. I didn't look through these, so if someone put something bad in these, actually, I should absolutely check that. I swear, if someone puts something bad in these, and this is with my account, I'm going to lose it. Oh my god. All right, let me see Fidel's Tower. Just double checking. Do I have gem slot, tip slots? Oh, so you got good cards, Fidel. 21 gem slots is good. I guarantee someone's gonna come in and put like something profane in the PDF in the hopes that I put it up on YouTube and get my account in trouble. I would all but guarantee someone's gonna do that. So I just need to double check these before I put them up. If you do that, anybody, I am never going to review your tower. Do not put anything profane in these PDFs. Please. For the love of God, no inappropriate pictures or words. We keep it PG rated for everybody. All right. Cool. Sorry to hear that. I'm trying to ask every tower YouTuber that's streaming if they want to play Auto Slayer. I just want at least one tower YouTuber to do that for me. Is that is it made by Tech Tree as well? Is it the same creators? All right, so Fidel, we're gonna look through your tower here. So this is your workshop. Damage 5400. That's good. Level skips. These are good. So like how you read this to everyone watching is Fidel's cash bonus is at 149, coins at 149 in the workshop, and I mean attack level skips are at level 170 in the workshop. So with this, just off the face value, I'd guess you're at least in Champions or Legends. To someone who is in Champions or below, If you want to move up, just put those coins and get in workshop health and damage, and you will move up. Enhancements, 1.22, that's good. Getting more in cells would be important. So yeah, once you start getting free up level skip masteries or enhancements, that just helps your progress so much more. So definitely want to put some coins into this since you have your workshop pretty well done. Putting your coins into workshop enhancements will help you. So about cards did buy every gem slot. That's good. I did as well. Like it won't let me buy anymore if I show you here. And in my opinion, you want to do that. You want to get all your card slots because cards are guaranteed return. Modules, you're gambling. And in tournaments, every little bit helps. Even in farming, I'm using a Death Ray, which sure doesn't seem like much, but it gives me a little bit more crowd control to let more Chain Lightning hit my elites so I last longer. So I think it's good that you have all your card slots. When I gold box everything, I switch cash and free ups to damage to ultimate crit. That's good. If you don't have any masteries yet, then yeah, that's fine. I'm at the point like you'll get to a point where damage is so good and maybe you're using Black Hole Digester like I am, and so I don't change my cards at all in run. One thing that helps with your cards is I don't run Energy Shield or Second Wind. I just run Demon Mode because I have Demon Mode Mastery. If you have a strong wall, which we'll see here, yeah, I'd assume you're a wall player. I wouldn't run Second Wind, Demon Mode, Energy Shield, because I would assume once your wall goes down, your tower dies pretty soon after. And yeah, looking here, Fidel, my advice to you, since you maxed out the card slots, which is great, is you definitely want to put your gems in modules. I did the same thing. I put all my, well, I didn't buy all the card slots off the rip, but I did upgrade my cards pretty heavily. And because of that, my modules were set back quite a bit. So if you put more in your modules, I think you'll find that you start moving up a bit. Switching Primordial Class for Dimension Core tournaments, that's good. No, you definitely want to do that because the damage. I mean, let's see your tournaments just to confirm. If you're doing tournaments and champions, oh yeah, champions and platinum, give it a try between the two. So you're balancing between champs and platinum, but you have great health. Yeah, man, your modules, once you get your modules leveled up, man, you're going to see that you start moving up quite a bit. Because you have great workshop levels, but the modules are really holding you back. Getting like a project funding that you can use in your tournaments is just going to help so much. Try a run with Primordial Collapse and try one with Dimension Core. They're both mythic, so you'll just have to kind of compare. Everyone's tower is different. It's good lab speed. I like that. You know, because you're still bouncing between platinum and champs, I would do some labs. I did my defense labs, like health and health regen. I got to level 50, like right around there. So I'd get a little bit more in these. I'd, of course, get your level skips maxed out at level 20. This is going to help a lot. An extra 2% level skips goes a long ways. So don't sleep on that. Wall fortification, that's good. Wall rebuild. Wall regen's good. Yeah, so you've got good wall. I think some more health labs. And then getting your attack and health level skips will help you move out of platinum and into champion. So it's just me now. Oh yeah. I think Zeratin does Idol Slayer. I've seen him play that before. You have 500 billion lifetime coins, and I'm at tier 14 without Death Wave. Which tier should I farm? Without Death Wave, so you don't have it at all unlocked in your ultimate weapons. You want to farm whatever tier you can get to like comfortably above wave 6,000, because like wave 6,000 or I think 6,500 is the max spawn rate, and you make most of the cells after wave 6,000. So you want to be farming a a tier that you can get, let's say, between 6,000 to 8,000 waves. And you can consistently get good sells and coins. Golden bot cooldown, that's good. Oh, you definitely want to get reroll shards maxed out and max out rare drop. Yeah, I wouldn't worry about enemies too much yet. I only did a few enemies labs. I don't think they're too beneficial until later. Fidel, what's your death wave health? Death wave health 30? Okay, that's good. So it's maxed out. Getting an extra quantity in death wave is going to help. Of course, getting more modules or more module levels to ancestral and then more rerolls will help you pull that. So that's why you want to get those module labs done. I wouldn't worry about Chrono Field yet because A, Chrono Field takes such a massive amount to get useful, and B, like, you're mostly doing an EHP strategy in Platinum and Champs. So max out Chrono Field is really, I mean, it would help you, but you got to have good damage with the Chrono Field to eliminate enemies. I get more chance on your Chain Lightning. I get more quantity. Alright, good, you have these in sync. Working on getting your cooldowns lower for GT, Black Hole, and then Death Wave is going to help with your farming too. You definitely want an extra quantity Spotlight. Probably working on my Chain Lightning so I can stay in champion. Should I do anything else? I can't afford stone packs. Hard to complete ultimate weapons. Let's do better in tournaments. I'd work on Chain Lightning then. If you're not getting stone packs, work on Chain Lightning for sure. Chain Lightning and then, you know, cheap damage and health labs because they don't take too many coins. Bots, yeah, only worry about Golden Bot. You don't need to worry about any of the others. So this part, fetch, summon you have unlocked, good. So you have summon at a 50-second cooldown. Am I seeing this right? Because that's good. If you have summon like you do at 3 minutes, you're going to want it to be in increments of 50 or 75 or 100. So it always goes off in sync with your ultimates because the bot, the ultimates, that'll give you more coins on the enemies that spawn. That'll help go in sync with summon. So that is here with Golden Bot. So you got this to 90 seconds. I actually would respec your bot and keep your cooldown at 100 seconds. Which you might actually find that you have to do like another lab level or two. You can figure out the math because when you purchase it, it goes by increments of 3. So I think you might have to research another level of Golden Bot cooldown. But having Golden Bot cooldown at 90 seconds when your ultimate weapons are at 300 seconds means that your Golden Bot is not going to be perfectly in sync with your Econ ultimate weapons. And when you get that in sync, at least for myself, I saw a 20% increase to coins. So I would absolutely worry about getting your Golden Bot at a 100-second cooldown. So 100, 200, 300, it'll be in sync with your Econ ultimates. Alright, gonna catch up on comments now. Why would you choose max card slots so early? I would get ancestral mods first, then increase card slots to progress. See, the truth, that's a very good piece of advice. And Fidel, with how many card slots you have, you do have that maxed out, which is great. Your cards are also, if I remember, pretty good level. I think, well, there's no screenshots, but I would assume with all the card slots you have unlocked, that you have your cards pretty well developed. This is one of those situations that the immediate piece of advice is put all your gems into modules, man. Put all your gems into modules. Just like See the Truth is mentioning in the comments here. With your modules, I mean, I pushed my cards first so my mods were super underdeveloped. But then I noticed that once I started pulling like Mythic, Ancestral, Dimension Core, for example, or Project Funding, I just shot up in tournaments because modules are so good. Yeah, so main piece of advice for this is just focus on modules. Try to get your reroll labs up higher because you're probably going to go through a lot of rerolls as you get from Mythic to Ancestral. So permanent your reroll lab, you can get that done pretty quick. And then like get your rare drop, your common drop, and then all your gems into modules, and you'll notice a bit more improvement. And then of course stones into Chain Lightning. 3 simple pieces of advice. Module labs, gems into modules, and then stones into your Chain Lightning. That'll help you push up out of Platinum and into Champions and eventually into Legends. That's why I'm asking what strat he's doing, because I don't got Death Wave either. How much Auto Slayer paying you to promote their game? Digital. Yeah, Gail, do you work for Tech Tree? Would you sponsor me for the tower? Doing Blender. I'm really balanced in my opinion because I watch many guides and reviews. That's good. Cody, I wish I would have watched more reviews and guides earlier. Without Death Wave, that's tough because yes, Death Wave is a good coin bonus. It's like, well, technically 2x at like what I have it at, and it's good for cells. Without the Death Wave, your health isn't going to be near as much because of Death Wave health bonus. So EHP, your EHP is going to be quite a bit less. Not that you need to go damage and just start doing glass cannon because that'll hurt your farming, of course. But yeah, you got to get that Death Wave. You got to get it ASAP. If I have 500 billion, I would try to make the switch to Orb Devo until a lot more coin. AGR's got good advice there. Orb Devo is a lot more micromanagement, but you will get great coins from it. And do not get your black hole cooldown less than like 3 minutes and 20 seconds. Because I think Death Wave starts at like a 5-minute cooldown. So if you keep upgrading your black hole cooldown without getting your Death Wave, you're going to set yourself way back. How come you're using Death Ray? Just is it due to enemies dying due to multipliers? So Zion, I use Death Ray just because, I mean, I have 21 card slots or 22. And I'm farming, I usually farm tier 13 or 12. And with GT Plus, I get, you know, it's important that I kill enemies faster. And the only thing that really eliminates me is elites. And so because of that, I like having Death Ray because it clears out enemies instantly that are non-elites. And therefore, the elites get most of the Chain Lightning hits. So I just have it for more crowd control. So the elites get more hits, and then I survive longer. And because I have GT Plus, it's kind of like a hybrid glass cannon strategy. I'm not worried about hoarding enemies. I'm all focused on just eliminating enemies because I get the GT Plus bonus. I'm at 10.75 trillion lifetime coin without Death Wave. If you want to go through a tower without Death Wave, I make it work somewhat. Yeah, AGR, that's impressive, man. I made a big mistake at the start of the game. I upgraded my Black Hole cooldown. Now I have to use Multiverse Nexus. Yeah, I got my Black Hole cooldown down to like 2.5 minutes, and so then I got Stone Packs and just caught up with the others. Because I still only have a Legendary Multiverse Nexus. Where is that thing? Or no, Mythic. I do want to start using it once I go Glass Cannon, once I get it to Ancestral. So I can get things in sync, start working on my Death Wave, and then put like, I don't know, Dimension Core or Chip or something as my assist mod. But that's still a ways off for me. Tier 13, I believe, also has battle condition that drops Death Ray from insta-kill. No, Tier 13 doesn't have battle conditions yet. Tier 13 is the last one without battle conditions. So yes, by the time I move to Tier 14, and then I start going pure Glass Cannon, I'm going to put on my, I'll put on EnergyNet Mastery, or the EnergyNet Plus or whatever, because this will help a lot with clearing bosses, and I'll have to worry about bosses on Tier 14. Bosses never eliminate me on Tier 13 with EHP. But yes, when I go to Tier 14, Death Ray is going to become more redundant, so then using EnergyNet is going to be more beneficial. Alright, cool. Let's jump on to SazarMoose's tower review. Saz, are you still in the comments here? Alright, so Saza. Close to peak, my 6-foot weapon at 940 stones, need 1250. Yeah, I mean, I'd save up, man. Once you get Death Wave, you're gonna notice. I mean, Death Wave at the base level is 500x damage or 500x health, so you'll be able to push a lot farther just by getting base Death Wave. I was looking through Fidel's tower. First thing that comes to mind is getting more into your health workshop. Will give you immediate return in the tournaments. I could have these in sync at 420. Oh, okay. So Black Hole is at 3 minutes and 20 seconds. The first thing you're going to want to do, whenever I see that Death Wave and Golden Tower aren't in sync with Black Hole, that was like the first thing you want to do with your stones. What up, Saza? Good, glad you're here. And I put this in one of my like tower tips videos, but the first thing you're going to want to do is get your Death Wave and Golden Tower in sync with your Black Hole. Don't worry about Death Wave health at all or damage here, because this is a ton of Death Wave damage. You don't need any more. Put your stones into Death Wave and GT cooldown. You want to get this in sync with the Black Hole. I would say stones only into Death Wave and Golden Tower cooldown until you get it in sync at 3 minutes and 20 seconds. That's the main stone priority. Okay, good. You've got some cards maxed out, so that's great. Let's see your modules. All right, so you're at the point where you did what I did, which is I got like the base modules, you know, the non-epic to like legendary before I really started pulling modules because I was maxing out cards. So what I would do if I were you is, yes, it is important to get more cards, but right now your modules are the main thing that needs focus. So I'd put all your gems into just modules. You'll find that you get a few modules to Ancestral pretty quick. The game like favors a few. That's going to help you move up. 57 pages. Yeah, so when I see this, like, obviously you need more cells. So what this is telling me, Sazar, is you're probably not farming a tier where you can get as many waves as you need. So like a lot of people make the mistake of thinking, oh, I get, you know, a good coin per minute here, farming tier 14, and I'll make it to 1,000 waves, but I get decent coins, so I'm just going to keep doing that. That's not what you want to do. You want to farm a tier that you can get consistently above 6,000 waves, because then you get good cells. So main piece of advice is gems into modules. Second piece of advice is farm a tier that you can get about 6,000 waves at least. So that way you get good cells. And even having your labs at all 1.5x or all 2x speed is of course 1.5 or twice as fast as you can progress through the game. I have seen people in Legends that are free to play that get like top 6, top 5 because they've been playing the game for 3 or 4 years and they've just got a ton of labs maxed out. Labs are the great separator. So cells are, in my opinion, just as important, if not more important, than coins. So you want to start farming lower tiers to get higher waves to get more cells. That's my second piece of advice, Cesar. Getting your defensive stuff up a bit. Getting health and health regen to level 25 or level 50 would be good. Defense level 23 would be important, but this gets to be a pretty long lab. Since you don't have too many cells yet, you kind of want to bounce around the shorter labs because, I mean, if you just permanent upgrade defense, this takes a long time. So I wouldn't really worry about this too much till you start getting more lab speed. With cells, that is. You're going to want to get the standard perk bonus higher. That's one lab to potentially permanently upgrade. Because getting this to 25, yes, it does take a while, but it's going to help every single farming and every single milestone run. Getting to 4 bands would be important. Yeah, with where you're at now, I think 1 or 2 is fine. It's more important labs. I would respec out of Flamebot. I wouldn't worry about that at all. I think you just got this with the base. 300 medals. But everything into golden bot's gonna be more beneficial. I wouldn't do anything into flame bot. Just go all golden bot. All right, let's see. You've got good. It's already you're very early with getting some cards maxed out, which is good. But you're at the point now that getting more modules is going to be what really helps. So modules, getting your Death Wave at Golden Tower cooldown down to 3 minutes 20 seconds is going to help. Of course, getting more workshop health regen is going to help. So I'd look into that if you have the extra coins. Getting more workshop health is going to help you be able to farm higher in the tiers. So that way you can get more cells. Because right now you need more cells. If you're able to progress through the game, like having my my live speed all at 4x means I can move through the game 4 times faster than, of course, base level, which is very, very powerful. Lab speed is a great separator. So if you have extra coins, put it into your defense, health percentage, whatnot. Start farming lower tiers to higher waves. And then put any stones into your cooldowns on Death Wave and Golden Tower to get to 3 minutes 20 seconds. And then put all your gems into modules. I think you'll find that with your cards so developed, getting some decent, epic, unique effect modules is going to really help your tournament progression. Really help it. Trying to remember all that. Should be writing all this down. You can always rewatch it, but just to summarize, and like I said in the beginning, I'm big on just giving a few pieces of advice. The super detailed, nitpicky, you got to take everything I say with a grain of salt, because I'm certainly not the expert on this. In fact, I've already probably said some stuff that might be incorrect. So, of course, as people have commented, look at guides, watch videos, all that stuff. But my main piece of advice for you, and I think what some people would agree here, is you want to focus more on your gems into modules. Just do straight modules for a while. Your stones into your econ ultimates being in sync at 3 minutes and 20 seconds. Then any extra coins you have, put it into your workshop health. And then for your labs, well, time out on the labs. First, to get more cells for labs, start farming a lower tier for higher waves. Yeah, coins for kill. This is okay to get. I'd worry on more like health regen, damage, attack speed. The cheap labs. The cheap quick labs, and then potentially, like you're doing here, a GT bonus. Getting more GT duration, GT bonus, black hole. I think you have second black hole. That's going to help a lot. Yeah, see, you have some. Okay, you got Multiverse Nexus. This Orbital Augment would probably be better than the Nano Intercept, because this has the effect. Then I think even the Epic Amplifying Strike would probably be better than this Legendary plus whatever that thing is. Oh, you know what? I bet these are for tournaments, and these you have set up for like an EHP. Is what I'd guess. Yeah, do the cheap labs that don't take too long, like health regen. Sure, some more damage would help, but do some. I keep health and health regen permanently going. I would coins for kill is fine to get, but I'd also start working on some ultimates like GT bonus, black hole coin bonus, to get more coins. And then since you're about to be leveling up your modules, putting all your gems into modules, you're gonna want common drop chance and your reroll shards pretty well done. So I'd get those going. And that's my advice for you, Cesar. Let me catch up on some comments now. Oh, it got me to crazy high waves and higher tiers. Need enough health to tank the first few 100 waves before perks kick in. Yeah, I didn't even pull a single one. I didn't even try. I was using my gems on... I've been saving up gems for a while to just be rushing my Shadow Shards. I need to get to 13,000 gems to rush the last level of Shadow Shards. AGR's got good advice. That's why I like doing these videos as lives, not technically videos, because the comments are super beneficial. And yes, it is kind of hard to see because they are at the top there. Let me see. Whoa, whoops. I could make this a little bit smaller. There's that one a little bit better. That way people can see the comments and the advice that's given, because like AGR just gave a great piece of advice. Getting I missed over that because there's a lot we're covering. But yeah, coins per wave is kind of useless. I wouldn't even worry about that. I'd worry about reroll shards, your normal like common drop chance, have a few labs going towards health and health regen because they're cheap, and then have one lab going towards like econ stuff, like GT bonus, black hole coin bonus, black hole damage if you don't have that, things like that. Let's see if I can fit another one in today. Who also sent me one? Yamantum Ostrich. That's an interesting name. Let's see if there's a way I can print this as PDF. Oh, this is good. This is a lot of information. All right, I'm going to do the last one here. Print. Enable printing. Print to PDF. Yamantum Ostrich. Save. Alright, let me add this in. Whoa. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, please don't freeze. Okay, thank God. That was scary. Open with Firefox. Alright. I'm going to edit this in as well. Yamantum Ostrich. And with these, everybody, I'm not going to be able to, of course, review all of them all the time. This week's going to be a little bit weird because we, of course, have Thanksgiving. Of course, I'm open to any feedback, so with the live chat going, it's a little bit harder. But, like, after this, if you want to go in and, like, leave any feedback on what you think I can improve on, I'd appreciate it. These are going to be a work in progress. I love going live, love talking to the tower. So, like, my plan is to go live 4 to 6 times a week, which, again, for the next week, I'll be in Montana, so I won't be able to really go live at all. But I want to get into a routine and review towers and, you know, learn together in a community like this, in a medium like this, with live, so we can actively comment and give feedback on each other's towers. Let me catch up on some comments here. Labs are most important upgrade as you can't get time back, but you can always get more gems. Maxi lab speed is such a good way to progress. Mr. McChicken Joe's got great advice there. Yeah, that's going to help you get more since Deathwave. Yeah, Deathwave's great for EHP because I think base Deathwave health is 500x. So even like a little bit of increase in your base health is then going to be multiplied by 5 times by Deathwave. So if you permanent lab your health and health regen, that's good. That'll let you push higher into whatever tier you're farming. And like we were saying, Cesar, you got to get those labs done, so you got to get more lab speed, which means you got to farm lower tiers to higher waves. Do you have a Discord? I'm getting back to the game and I think I messed up my build big time. I do. Discord's in the comments, but my Discord is, I'll put it in the comments here. Discord's bonzo.sam. If you'd like to ask more questions, even off stream, you can hit me up on Discord, SazarMoose. I'm in big. The Tower Discord is named AGR Winner. Yeah, shout out to AGR. AGR is the one who made these songs that I'm playing right now. All right, cool. Let's look through the last one of the day. This one is Yamantum Ostrich. Cool name. See a lot of cool names in here. All right. I would guess you don't have a cannon mod in because you're doing a farming run. Yeah, tournament, dimension core, that's good. Yeah, this is tough because, like, look at your mods, 121, 121, so you can get above 100, but you're stuck at this legendary. So let's look at your cards real quick. We're going to bounce around a little. Where's your cards? 12 cards, but they're pretty well maxed. Yeah, this is tough. I think you got to get to at least 15 or 16 cards. But you're also at a spot where you need the modules. Yeah, you know what? I'd go. This might be controversial advice, but because your modules are missing out on so many levels in the tournaments, I'd pull modules. I would just pull some modules. The game's got to give you a better dimension core before too long. You should just need 2 more copies, I think, to get it to Mythic. Because 2 more, you get the 1 Epic Plus, and you can upgrade it. I'd pull those. I'd pull modules. Maybe if you're buying stone packs or you're getting gems, and you just get like an influx of gems, or you do a milestone run, you get like a couple thousand, then spend that on another card slot because that'll be immediate return. But if it's like the daily gems, I would just put that straight into your modules. Farming, that's good. What tier do you farm? Because Chronofield speed reduction, I mean, that's a pretty good substat, so I don't know if I necessarily want to give it up. But unless if you're farming like tier 14, the extra Chronofield slow doesn't really make sense. Tier 14 or above. So that's showing to quit PC. Yeah, so you're going to want, just the first piece of advice I'd see here is get more Chain Lightning chance will definitely help you. I'd guess that you're probably in between Champions or Legends. 3 minutes 20, that's good. You've got a very well upgraded Chronofield. Yeah, see now why you got the Mythic sub effect for the Chronofield slow. Unfortunately, Chronofield just doesn't really do too much before it's permanent. Because sure, you have great slow for like 40 seconds, but those 20 seconds that it's down, your tower is going to get hounded. So, I don't know, that's why I think you'd want to get more Chain Lightning. Get some more damage, get your Econ ultimates a little bit better before you get any more into Chronofield. I wouldn't really worry about the sunken cost fallacy either. Like, I know you put a lot into Chronofield, but Chronofield's not really going to help you that much in EHP. At least in my opinion. $1.88Q, that's good. I would guess with this that you're probably farming tier 10, so that's good. Yeah, you're definitely farming tier 10, between tier 9, 10, and 11. So you're probably bouncing between Champions and Legends. See if I see your tournaments here. Yeah, I just see it. It's like a sunken cost fallacy, and I might be wrong here, but like these labs take so long, and an extra second of Chronofield is not really going to help you because you need more Chain Lightning damage. You need more Econ. I would think you're in. And if when you see this, of course, comment, because my advice is going to be different. If you're in Legends, then sure. If you're in Legends, then getting more Chronofield is going to help. But if you're still in Champions, I would stop Chronofield. I would just max out more Chain Lightning stuff. I put gems into modules and just pray for a Dimension Core. And then I'd get more damage and Chain Lightning labs done. Try to push up out of Legends. Dang, I missed the beginning. Emily, your tower was actually first reviewed, so when you rewatch this, you'll see your tower in it. I'm doing this as the medium of how I'm doing these reviews is live, because as I'm going through the advice, I want people to comment and be like, no, Sam, you're an idiot. That's not good advice. If I do it in videos, I might miss some stuff. And yeah, we'll do it this way. Ellie just sent you my tower. Haku, I had like 15 people send me their tower, so there's a bit of a line. Unless I picked yours here. That's the thing. I might, if I miss somebody's and like someone skipped the line, I'm not Discord savvy, so just comment and be like, hey, my Discord username is this. I sent you my tower on this date. Like, drop a comment like that, and I'll be able to find it. Someone here just sent me a friend request on Discord. I think I accepted you as a friend. Yeah, this is tough here, Yamantum Ostrich. Because this 21 levels missed is really, yeah, it's a bummer. Oh, you're one away? Yeah, I would just put those gems straight into modules. And if you get a big influx of gems, then yes, buy another card slot because you need those. But you need more modules. You got to get those up. I think once you get these to like mythic, you're going to be really good. Yeah, smart on getting this maxed out. Recharge Demon Mode. This isn't really useful unless you have Demon Mode Mastery. Let's see. So you got Summon at 100% cooldown and your ultimates. Where's your ultimate weapons? There they are. Alright, so 3 minutes and 20 seconds. You can't really get it in sync. You're not going to be able to get it in sync because you can't have multiple of that. So almost what you need to do to get your... You don't want to move your summon cooldown less than 100 seconds. But getting your Deathwave GT Black Hole to 3 minutes will get that summon chip in sync. However, I would assume you're probably bouncing between Champions and Legends. And how you stay in Legends, I think getting more Chain Lightning chance and focusing on some more damage labs will help you. If you're in Champions, stop investing or stop researching Chrono Field, in my opinion. But if you're in Legends, you can keep researching Chrono Field. All right, that's my little bullet point advice. Let me catch up on some of these comments. There we go. Ooh, man, that's a mental workout looking through all those. That was fun though. Thanks, sponsor. I did. I was adding winter. That way it's better. I'm sorry. Do you want me to add friend on Discord? If you want. Hey, it's got my 5th ultimate weapon and still no black hole. Do I start saving the 1250 stones for another shot or make it work on GT, Deathwave, Spotlight? Wow. Wilshaw, I would say save the 1250 for black hole because black hole is absolutely key. Yeah, thanks, Cesar. See, Corey's got good advice too. Like, if your golden tower is not upgraded at all, then yes, get more golden tower before you save the 1250 stones is going to be helpful. But like, if you already have a decently upgraded like GT and like your Deathwave somewhat decent, then waiting a month or so, or I mean, if you're going to get a stone pack, then just yes, get if you're getting the Black Friday sale, then just save up for black hole and get that. Because black hole, once you get permanent black hole, you can push so much farther. And once you get black hole, the second black hole, and then the coins and damage, it just helps so much with your progress, with everything. Black hole is pretty much the first ultimate weapon that you get quote unquote maxed out because it's so good. But yeah, everybody, that's gonna do it for today. I just wanted to review some towers. Tomorrow, actually, let me see. I'll need to see when I'm gonna go live. I might have a 5 p.m. I might have to go live at Wednesday morning. We'll see, but I'll keep you guys posted on that. So, yeah, everybody, appreciate you tuning in. and have a great rest of your evening, and I'll see you either tomorrow or Wednesday for the tower. I'll make a post about when I go live for it. So thanks for watching. Drop a comment on any feedback that you have.